KingsIsle has finally announced officially that Wizard101 will be coming to consoles. So they had their official console announcement video that was just released today. We'll be watching that, but I wanted to go back and show you guys the video that I made 3 years ago, over 3 years ago at this point, where they canceled all of their mobile games. We had a bunch of KI employees move to a new company that was focused on mobile games. Since then, that company has shut down, unfortunately. But 3 years ago, during this video, I was also talking about how potentially we could see Wizard101 on console and mobile. So both of these things were kind of in the works when KingsIsle was bought out by Gamigo, and 3 years later we're actually getting news that this has been worked on during that time, and now we have an actual console announcement trailer. So I want to watch this with you guys and react to it. So here we go. Coming soon to consoles. So basically just a teaser trailer, nothing crazy. They're not showing the game actually running on anything, but it is kind of cool that this is even a thing, because for the longest time I just thought, you know, it was kind of one of their hopes and dreams after being bought by Gamigo, and I wasn't sure if they actually had the team to do this. So yeah, people are excited. I've waited 16 years for this. So this is something that I've been asking for a long time. I think the mobile update, if they ever can put Wiz on mobile, will be massive as well. If we look on their Twitter, we can also see that they confirm more on this tweet. So they say, "You've been asking and now it's happening. Soon players will be able to pick up their controllers and traverse the spiral on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox consoles." I think it's great that they're coming out with this on all three of the major consoles at the same time. Wiz is already on Steam, so you can already play this on the Steam Deck. But now the fact that you can play this on Switch especially, I think that's crazy, because I feel like most people do have a Nintendo Switch. Not as many people have like a PS5 or like an Xbox. I don't even, Xbox One I think is the latest Xbox console. I never bought Xbox or PlayStation, but in our household we have 2 Switches. I feel like the Nintendo Switch is an insanely popular console, and the fact that it's going to be on that is amazing. Now, what I'm hoping for this is that they allow us, because this didn't happen with Steam, and this was the major point where I feel like Steam wasn't as successful for KingsIsle as it could have been. They need to make it so that we can retain the same accounts that we have on PC on console. If they can't do that, then this isn't really as good of a port as we think. And I'm sure, and I'm really hoping that they can do that, because it would be awesome to just have like cross-platform where we can have the same account, same progression, all of that, and be able to just play it occasionally on console. That's my hope. The fact that they couldn't do that with Steam, a little concerning. In order to play on Steam, you had to make a whole new account. That's why I had a whole series where I just made like a new account on Steam for that. But yeah, it's a little concerning if that's how they're going to go about this. So the next thing I want to talk about is the timeline for this, because they say coming soon, and usually when KingsIsle announces something and says coming soon, that actually means very, very soon, like within the next few months or so, if not like the next month. When they released updates for Wiz and all of that, when they finally get around to actually teasing things, it's usually pretty quick. And sometimes they even say like very soon, which means like within the month. So this isn't very soon. I would say we can definitely expect this sometime this year in 2024, which is amazing. I was thinking more about the timeline, and I think since they're announcing this trailer kind of towards the end of Q3, I think we still have September, but kind of middle Q3, then I feel like it's safe to assume this is coming out Q4, you know, sometime around Christmas, maybe before. They might release this around the time where they push out their actual bigger Wiz update for the year, which is going to be supposedly the new world that they're coming out with, and kind of tying that in with the console release makes sense. It's going to be a lot for them going on around that time. Maybe they'll release it a little bit earlier. Wouldn't it be sick if this were to come out during their birthday month? Their birthday month is next month in September. And I don't even know how many years it's been. I think they started in 2008. So was this their like 16th birthday? Did they celebrate their 15th last year? So 16th birthday with the release of the console port. That would be amazing. Could be something that they come out with in September. That'd be really cool. If not, then maybe it'll tie in more around when Wiz's big update is, which is usually around like October, November time. So we'll see when that happens. I'm excited for it. I know a lot has probably gone into this. Wiz has notoriously been a difficult game with the coding and everything since it's been so old. This game came out in 2008 and it's been updated ever since. I think it still uses the same engine. I don't know if they did an engine update. I think maybe they did. I feel like they kind of had to. Another thing I wanted to mention about this console port is that Wiz was originally designed to be run on pretty much any computer. Any potato computer could run this game. And I don't think that's really changed. Maybe they upped it a little bit once they did the graphical update where they went, where is that at? I kind of wanted to show you guys that. They had a graphical update where they allowed you to go back to the classic mode. Here's classic. You can switch back to classic mode if you want, but this is what the game originally looked like. I never have touched classic mode just because the current mode, the HD mode, looks so much better, but they do allow you to go back to this if you want to go back to original textures. This is what the game looked like for the longest time. I don't know many players that actually play with these graphics, but not everything is in this classic mode. The character models are all updated, the NPC models and everything, but you will get the original textures like this. So any computer could run this. They did update to the HD mode. What was that, like 5 years ago, I think? I'm not really sure. A while ago they did that, and the game looks incredible now. Does anyone actually still play in classic mode? Is there anyone out there watching this video that plays in classic? I'm wondering if console will have the ability to switch from classic mode to regular mode, but regardless, any console, any modern console will easily be able to run Wizard101. No problem. These games were designed for old computers and they haven't really had too much crazy graphics. I mean, compared to some of the other games that we see on the Switch, like Breath of the Wild, Wiz, no problem, can easily run on these. Let's switch back to regular mode though, and I'll go back to the comments. Now the next big thing I want to see is the mobile port. I know we probably won't get that anytime soon. That might be something we see in 2025, but I'm actually more excited for that because I feel like I'd be more likely to play on mobile than on console because I don't play too many console games, but I will try this out on the Switch. Maybe someday I'll be sitting here in the comments and I'll be covering a Wizard101 mobile port at some point. That would be crazy. Wizard101 on the App Store, you know, on the Google Play Store. That's something that I can't even imagine that right now. Like, that's crazy. I can't even imagine playing Wiz on my phone. But yeah, it's something to be excited for in the future. So that is going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if you're excited for this, please leave a like on it. I'll definitely be covering more Wiz news in the future, Wiz updates, all of that. So be subscribed so you know when I post my next video. But hope you guys enjoyed all of this. It's a lot of exciting news. I love covering Wiz news like this. And I'm excited for King's Isle as well. I think this is a great accomplishment. But that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you all next time.